Hello, and welcome to this edition of Secrets for a Successful Life. We are
Randall.
and Sharon Benjamin.
For this edition for Secrets for a Successful Life, we want to encourage growing into oneness in your marriage as husband and wife.
So, in celebration of our 34th wedding anniversary, we want to share 34 marriage tips that we feel will benefit you in your marriage as husband and wives as you practice them. And by the way, Randall, thank you so much for all that you've done and continue to do to encourage oneness in our marriage.
Okay, so here are the tips. Renew your vows daily.
Not your actual vows, but the practice of your vows. To have, to hold, respect, and support each other.
Always meet and greet each other with a sense of love.
Mwah. Thank you, dear. What is the scent of love? How does love smell? It's the attitude, how you treat each other, how you honor each other, speaking and responding with the air of love and concern.
Compliment each other immediately and often. Sharon, you really do look gorgeous.
And so do you, honey. It doesn't take much. Nice tie, honey.
Thank you.
I like the way those shoes look on your feet.
Thanks.
That color is beautiful for your skin tone.
Work together. Bring it together and keep it together.
Discuss a strategic plan for success in your marriage. Go over it repeatedly, tweak it daily, and that will make your marriage become more solid and grow into oneness.
Marriage between a husband and wife is a communion, not competition.
Exactly. God created us to merge into oneness. What the husband or wife lacks in one area, the other spouse can pick up the slack.
Submission does not fall into the category of profanity.
It's reciprocal. Husband treats the wife like a queen. The wife treats the husband like a king. And the cycle repeats.
Attack the issues, not each other.
Clearly define the issue in your mind so that before you speak, you make sure you are dealing with the issue. You are looking at the issue, not the spouse.
Apologize and forgive quickly.
Unforgiveness is a green light for the devil. He'll bring other negative thoughts and ideas to your mind about your spouse, which will really cause a festering and hinder the healing process.
Remove the Band-Aid carefully, as if it's your own wound.
Be careful about how you address your spouse when there's been emotional wounding. Show the same kindness that you want to receive.
Be a Nehemiah, not a Sanballat.
Exactly. Be a participant in building your marriage, not a destroyer.
Wake up, strengthen what you still have before it dies.
Exactly. Never ever compare your marriage to anyone else's. The formula to reach the end result is not the same.
Personal reminder. I married a person,
Yes.
not a project.
Your spouse came already assembled. There were no tools in the package.
Look in the mirror long enough to fix your I, the letter I.
Change the person in the mirror.
Praise of your spouse is the only information the public should ever hear.
The spouse who ridicules his husband or wife in public is the person who is viewed as the fool.
Size does matter. Don't let your big mouth say the right thing at the wrong time.
What you have to say might be wise, but it might not be wise to say it at that moment.
Your spouse should have access to all of your social media entities.
Secrecy breeds suspicion and it hinders togetherness.
Safeguard your marriage with boundaries.
Social media is not the place to tell about your marital issues.
Your parents, family, and friends did not repeat your marriage vows.
If you need marriage counseling, seek professional, certified, objective advice.
Okay, repeat after me. I am my spouse's partner, not parent.
It is not your job to train your spouse.
The bed is undefiled, which means with your own spouse, husbands and wives.
What happens in your bedroom stays in your bedroom.
Sex is not a negotiation tool.
Your marriage is not the boardroom of a corporation.
Making love is wonderful, but sometimes you're going to have to talk.
If you jump in without having been cordial to each other, then you're not making love, you're just having sex.
You got married for legal lovemaking, right?
Well, then enjoy it.
Kinky is a no-no.
Threesome equals Jesus Christ, husband and wife.
Keep a supply of Q-tips for your own ears.
Listening is sometimes all that's needed.
You like someone else's cologne or perfume?
Purchase it and enjoy it on your own spouse.
Money is not the answer to emotional needs.
Give gifts in your marriage that don't cost money. Love, respect, understanding, support, just to name a few.
Till death do us part means by God's hand, not yours.
Complaining brings on the death angel, slowly killing the marriage.
Don't blame your spouse for the issue.
There are always two sides to a story.
Celebrate the big picture of success in your marriage.
Does it really matter that the cap was left off the toothpaste? The closet door was not closed? A fork left in the sink?
Make sure your spouse knows your who, what, where, when, and why.
Be honest. The truth is eventually revealed.
People judge me on the basis of what I say about my spouse, Sharon.
Let your words always be filled with grace.
It's okay for your children and others to see you display appropriate love and affection publicly.
More things are caught than taught.
It takes commitment, not rules, to sustain a marriage.
However, husbands and wives, there is one rule that should always be practiced. Do unto your spouse as you would have done to you.
We hope that the marriage tips that we've shared will encourage growing into oneness in your marriage.
We thank you so much for joining us on this edition of Secrets for a Successful Life. Please connect with us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channels at Secrets for a Successful Life, Sharon Benjamin, and Secrets for a Successful Life, Randall and Sharon Benjamin.
We are Randall
and Sharon Benjamin. Again, thank you so much for joining us for this edition of Secrets for a Successful Life.